to tell you, I have several of these, and I use them for all different things, indoor and outdoor. Now, these look like the wicker baskets that we had when we were growing up, when we were a little bit younger, but they would get weathered and a little bit worn when they were outside. This is an upscale version of that because these are made completely of resin on the base, and then on the top, these are made of wood. But the best part is these open and you have storage on the inside. This is our Garden Reflections basket weave storage accent table right here. And so I'm going to tip this up so you can see. This is 15 inches in diameter. This is 18 inches in height, and this will hold 100 pounds on the top. So now when I mentioned that I have several of these in my home, this is the perfect way to hide all of those things that maybe you don't want all of your guests to see. So I like to have one in my living room, and I put all of my throws and all of my blankets there. So when it's movie night and my family is ready to lay on the couch, watch and curl up with our favorite blankets, we can open this up, grab our blankets out, and they are neatly packaged away so they're not out all day long. So I'm going to take you through the colors. Right here, this is the white. And then we have the sage. Only 350 of the sage left. We have our acorn, which is right there. And you can see that that is filled with some of our pillows and blankets. And most limited is our midnight blue. Only 170 left of the midnight blue. Now this is a resin base. This is great for outdoors. I have a couple of mine outdoors. I have some indoors as well. This is weather and fade resistant, and this is removable, like I mentioned. So I'm going to take this top off, and you also have the skid proof on the inside as well, right there. So I'm going to tip this up so you can see how deep in diameter this really is. This is 15 inches in diameter, and then you also have 100 pounds that you can put on the top there. 17 inches in height, and this weighs a little more than 16 pounds. Now this was a QVC price of $121. It is on a clearance price of $68.99. But I have one of these in my powder room, in my bathroom. And in our bathroom, on our main level, we don't actually have any storage under our sink area. So all of the tissue and all of the things that maybe you don't want to just have sitting out on your countertop, we put in here. This one, I'm going to open this up so you can see here too. I like to have a lot of the blankets, like I mentioned. You can also use this outdoors. So for all of your mulch, maybe you want to put some of your gardening gloves there, and you don't want to keep carrying them from the garage out to your gardening area. You can absolutely use this storage for all of your gardening needs as well. So this is resin construction, and then wood construction on the top. You know, when we were talking about when we were younger growing up and we would have these resin baskets that we would sit outside, they would get weathered. They would get a little bit torn, that wicker basket. This is that wicker basket look, but it is made completely of resin construction. And it's the attention to detail that we love with Garden Reflections. Garden Reflections is our own exclusive brand here at QVC, and so you're not going to find these prices and this quality anywhere else. So again, I want to take you through the choices. This here is the white. This is the most popular. Goes with any decor, absolutely stunning. We also have our sage right here. Beautiful green. That is a beautiful sage color. And then we have our acorn. And we also have that beautiful midnight blue. Only $160 left on that one. Now this does hold 100 pounds. So, you know, maybe if a small child wanted to sit here, but I would put a large plant, a planter, and then just bring a little elevation to your space, indoors or outdoors. And you know, I love sitting outside and then just having a cup of coffee in the morning. This is the perfect perch to have your cup of coffee, to keep your book, and then you can put the book inside because this is not going to leak. It is weather safe, it is weather resistant, corrosion resistant as well. And so this is perfect indoors and outdoors. And I want to show you the quality of this wood here. I think when you talk about quality and garden reflections, those two words are synonymous for each other. Look at that beautiful wood grain trim there. This is not a faux wood, this is a real wood. It is done so beautifully, and it's the attention to detail that we always notice when we go to someone's home, and you can tell this home is loved because of the detail, because of the beautiful elements that are placed around. Maybe it's not the large cabinets and the big pieces that you notice, but it's some of the smaller pieces like this that you absolutely notice and love. Again, this is Garden Reflections, our basket weave storage accent table, and this is item number M93503. And coming up later in our show, we have another favorite. This